Okay, everybody, listen up. Let's talk about taxes. You might be wondering, why do we even have to pay them? Well, let's break it down. We all know them, we all mostly pay them, but what are they really? Taxes are essentially a way for the government to collect money from individuals and businesses to fund public services and infrastructure. In simple terms, taxes are like membership fees for your country. Just like you pay for a gym membership to use the equipment and facilities, you pay taxes to enjoy the benefits of living in a well-functioning society. You pay, and in return you get stuff. This stuff includes things like public schools, roads, and emergency services. Without taxes, many of the services we take for granted wouldn't be possible. Think of it like this. Remember that time you wanted to watch that super cool documentary about capybaras on Netflix and your friend with the account wouldn't stop hogging it? Frustrating, right? Taxes are like finally paying for your own account. When you pay for your own Netflix subscription, you get unlimited access to all the content without having to rely on someone else. Now you can watch all the capybara content your heart desires. Similarly, paying taxes ensures that you and everyone else can access essential services whenever needed. These membership fees help pay for all sorts of things that make our lives better. From the roads we drive on to the schools our children attend, and even the hospitals where we receive medical care. Roads, schools, hospitals, all that good stuff wouldn't exist without taxes. They are the backbone of our public infrastructure and services. So yeah, taxes might seem like a drag, but they're actually pretty important. They ensure that we have a functioning society where everyone can benefit from shared resources. They're how we, as a society, pool our resources to make sure everyone has access to the things they need. It's a collective effort to create a better, more equitable world for all of us. Now let's break down the different types of taxes. Taxes are essential for the functioning of any government, and they come in various forms. Understanding these can help you manage your finances better and make informed decisions. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. We'll go through each type step by step so you can grasp the basics without feeling overwhelmed. We've got three main ones: income tax, sales tax, and corporate tax. First up, income tax. This is probably the most familiar to most people. Income tax is the tax you pay on the money you earn from your job or any other source of income. This includes salaries, wages, bonuses, and even investment income. It's a progressive tax, meaning the rate increases as your income increases. Basically, the government takes a cut of your paycheck before you even see it. This money is used to fund public services like healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Next, we've got sales tax, also known as GST in Singapore. Sales tax is a consumption tax imposed on the sale of goods and services. This is the tax you pay when you buy stuff. Every time you purchase an item or service, a small percentage is added to the total cost as sales tax. You know, that extra percentage added to your bill at the store? Yep, that's sales tax. It's collected by the retailer and then passed on to the government. Finally, we have corporate tax. Corporate tax is levied on the profits of companies. This is the tax that companies pay on their profits. After a company deducts its expenses from its revenue, the remaining profit is subject to corporate tax. Think of it as the government taking a slice of the pie after a company makes a profit. This tax helps fund various government initiatives and services, so there you have it, the three main types of taxes. Each one has its own role and impact on the economy. Each one plays a role in funding the services and infrastructure that we all rely on. From roads and schools to healthcare and public safety, taxes are crucial for maintaining and improving our quality of life. Alright, now that we know what taxes are and the different types, let's talk about where all that money goes. Because believe it or not, it's not just disappearing into a black hole. Well, hopefully not. Taxes pay for a whole bunch of stuff that we often take for granted. Think about it. Roads, bridges, public transportation, all of these are funded by our taxes. And let's not forget about schools, hospitals, and other essential services. Without taxes, our society would be a very different place. We wouldn't have the same level of infrastructure, healthcare, or education. So next time you're complaining about paying taxes, just remember all the good that it does. Now let's talk about tax brackets and deductions. These terms might sound intimidating, but they are essential to understanding how taxes work. Don't worry, this won't be as boring as it sounds. In fact, once you get the hang of it, it can be quite empowering to know how to manage your finances better. Tax brackets are basically different levels of income that are taxed at different rates. Think of them as tiers or steps on a ladder. Each step represents a range of income, and each range has its own tax rate. The more you earn, the higher the tax rate. This means that as you climb the income ladder, you move into higher tax brackets, and a larger portion of your income is taxed at a higher rate. Think of it like leveling up in a video game, except instead of gaining superpowers, you just pay more taxes. But just like in games, there are strategies to manage this. But hey, there's good news. You don't have to face these tax rates alone. There are ways to reduce the amount of tax you owe. Deductions are like cheat codes that can lower your tax bill. They are specific expenses that the government allows you to subtract from your total income. These are expenses that you can subtract from your income before calculating your taxes. This means you are taxed on a smaller amount of money, which can significantly reduce your tax bill. For example, if you donate to charity or invest in certain government schemes, you can deduct these expenses from your taxable income. This not only helps you save money but also encourages positive contributions to society. So, while tax brackets might seem a bit complicated, deductions can help to make things a bit fairer. They ensure that you are not overburdened by taxes and can keep more of your hard-earned money. It's all about finding the right balance, right? By understanding tax brackets and deductions, you can navigate the tax system more effectively and make informed financial decisions. Section 5. Taxes. The building blocks of a better tomorrow. Let's be real for a second, nobody actually paying taxes. It's like going to the dentist, a necessary evil. But here's the thing, taxes are the building blocks of a better tomorrow. Think about it. Taxes help fund education, which leads to a more skilled workforce. They support healthcare, ensuring a healthier population. And they provide social safety nets for the less fortunate, creating a more just and equitable society. Investing in our future requires resources, and those resources come from, you guessed it, taxes. By contributing our fair share, we're not just fulfilling a civic duty, we're investing in a better future for ourselves and generations to come. Section 6. Tax evasion versus tax avoidance. Know the difference. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, tax evasion and tax avoidance. These terms often get thrown around interchangeably, but they're as different as a plate of chicken rice and a durian. Tax evasion is illegal. It's like sneaking an extra scoop of kaya toast when the kopitiam auntie isn't looking. You're deliberately hiding income, falsifying documents, or engaging in other shady practices to avoid paying your fair share. Tax avoidance, on the other hand, is perfectly legal. It's like asking for less sugar in your teh tarik. You're using legal strategies to minimize your tax liability, like claiming eligible deductions or investing in tax-advantaged accounts. The key difference? Legality. One lands you in hot water with the authorities, the other is just being smart with your finances. Section 7. Taxes and why understanding matters. Look, I get it, taxes can be confusing, it's like trying to understand Singlish if you're new to Singapore. But here's the thing, understanding how taxes work is crucial for everyone. When you understand how taxes work, you can make informed decisions about your finances, you can take advantage of deductions, plan for your retirement, and basically just be smarter with your money. Plus, understanding taxes makes you a more informed citizen. You can participate in discussions about public policy, hold your elected officials accountable, and contribute to a more informed and engaged society. It's a win-win situation, really. Section 8. The price of civilization. We've come a long way, haven't we? From figuring out what taxes actually are to understanding the difference between dodging them legally and doing something that'll have you on the wrong side of the law. But there's one more thing we need to talk about, the big picture. See, taxes aren't just about numbers and forms and deadlines, they're about something much bigger than that. Think about it. Without taxes, there's no money for roads, schools, hospitals, or the police. There's no funding for scientific research, environmental protection, or arts and culture. In short, there's no way to build a society that's fair, just, and prosperous. Section 9. Taxes, a necessary evil. So, are taxes a necessary evil? Maybe. But maybe they're also an opportunity. An opportunity to contribute to something bigger than ourselves. To build a society that works for everyone. It's easy to complain about taxes, to see them as a burden. But when we look at what they make possible, when we see them as an investment in our collective future, our perspective starts to shift. So the next time you're filling out your tax forms, take a moment to think about the bigger picture. Think about the roads you drive on, the schools your children attend, the hospitals that care for your loved ones. Think about the society you want to live in, the future you want to build, because in the end, that's what taxes are all about.